likes to get out hard. The big, tall Canadian. So Sawinski has set out quickly. Nobody chasing too much yet. Bala on the inside has decided to go with him. Rowden just checking and seeing if others come across, and a good look there. Nice to see Sawinski knows what he's doing, saying, are they coming with me? Ball just moving across. Arop has decided to come around the outside. So Sawinski well ahead of the field here. Bala, then Quebec, then Rowden, then Arop, then Ball.
He's a brilliant pacemaker, is Sawinski. Ran his 200th sub 150 800 metres at the Drake Relays, and if he can't shepherd this field round, it's something close to 50.5 in these conditions, then perhaps nobody can, but he's doing a really good job looking after the field. Are you coming?
Well, you have to look hard to see Donovan Brazier, because he was right at the back. He's in the blue, just moving through a little bit at the moment. There's Bala on leads. The cheers are there, but Quebec just trying to move out. And then on the outside of him, Daniel Rowden just trying to look for a little bit of room, but he's just tucked in behind these front three, because Arop is just moving along his side, because there's three in the front there. Rowden just trying to get a bit of room. Brazier boxed as well. So it's Quebec, Hassan, Bala. Rowden just gets through there. Then Arop. Brazier just looks a little bit challenged for pace at the moment, but Arop looking strong around the outside. The big Canadian giving chase to the Kenyan. Quebec's leading it. Ball finishing quickly as well. But it's Quebec who's stolen a march on all of the big names here. And Quebec has got a 2-3 metre lead and is going away here. They're not going to catch him unless he ties up terribly. But Quebec looks as though he's going to hang on. Ball's going to finish quickly. Will take second place from Arop. It's a big, big win for Quebec. Muller and Robert sharing a lane. Correa in the, I'm going to call it pinky orange. I'm not quite sure what the colour it's coming across on your television, but the pace that they've been asked for is just outside 50 seconds, and he's going to try and keep going to 500 metres. And Correa's on the outside as the pacemaker just says, give me some room, boys, I can't even get to the front. Kramer just allowing Kipruto to move in front of him.
Well, single file, that suggests that it's a fairly safe one. Kramer for Sweden, third from the back at the moment. And interesting, Steve, I'm watching Benjamin Robert, who finished like a train in Paris, shoving his way through between bodies. He's right at the back of that pack at the moment, last but one.
Correa in a good place though. Robert, as Tim said, just hanging around at the back, 49.71. That might be why. That's very, very quick, and Robert might have run a smart race here, because he's just sitting a little bit back. Collins Kipruto pushing on from the Olympic champion. And then we've got Müller just tucked in behind and moving out. Kramer looking for some room on the inside. Now Robert starting to make a bit of a move. The diminutive Frenchman on the outside. But Kipruto keeping this pace hard, keeping it fast. Correa looking good still. Müller looking dangerous as well. Robert gets a little bit closer, and coming right round the back is Adrian Ben of Spain. And then Müller is the one who looks as though he might have something to take on Kipruto. But Kipruto hanging on to the lead. It's anybody's race in the home straight. Kipruto from Müller. Tual attacking. Robert trying to get there, but look at Müller of Algeria. Continues to run away. This is going to be very, very quick. It's the Algerian who's got the strength, and he comes away 1:44.6. Robert takes second place. Tual third. But it's the Algerian who wins it. I said at the beginning, the Algerians have got 5 men who've been all ranked in the round about 145 and under, and Müller there broke out of the pack at the top of the home straight. Tim, I thought that any one of 3 or 4 could win. Not Correa though. Look at him, he's gone backwards in the home straight. Challenging times for the Olympic champion.
They are indeed, Steve, but I tell you what I love about this this result tonight is it's another name thrown in the mix of a race, an event that is wide open actually.
It's such a successful move from 400 to 800, culminating in that bronze medal last year. See him in the green and white strip in lane 6. Be keen to put on a good showing in front of a home crowd here. Siradsky, the pacemaker, has got himself out of trouble on the outside, and Eric Sawinski just having to resist, going to the front and resist those lights. He's always so good at pacemaking, but he can relax and focus on his own competition. Bryce Hoppel of the United States with Clayton Murphy on his shoulder, the 2 US athletes at the moment, just holding up the rest of the field. They're not quite on terms with the pacemaker. The wave lights are set at 1 minute 44. Those pacing lights are getting ahead of the field at the moment.
due to go through 400 metres in 50 seconds. They're approaching the bell now. Saratsky looks to be doing a pretty good job. It's slightly slower than the required pace, 52.03, and still there's a gap between him and the rest of the field.
Big move from Ferguson Rotich, silver medalist last year at the Olympics. He swung around that whole group into the bend, got himself in a great position, and he's in leader of the races. We might get rid of the pacemaker pretty soon, but he's done a great job at spreading out this field. Kyle Langford of Great Britain is moving up alongside Bryce Hoppel, and look at that move from Patrick Dobek. He is a great tactician. You'd think he shouldn't be. He grew up running 400 metres, but he's taken to the 800 like a duck in water. Emmanuel Correa, the world champion, swinging around the outside at the moment. Kyle Langford, Ferguson Rotich kicking hard. Correa's had to go wide. Dobek looks like he might have something left in the tank. And Tony Van Diepen sneaking through on the outside. Here comes Emmanuel Correa, the world champion. Can he overhaul this field? Ferguson Rotich trying to hold on. It is Emmanuel Correa. It goes to the form book, but he left it so late. Really pedestrian 1 minute 45 in the end, but gotta love middle distance tactics. So many changes in that final 300 metres.
Jake Whiteman goes in lane 5 in those pink shorts. They look pink anyway. I don't know if it's the bottom of his vest or the top of his shorts, but he goes away pretty hard there. And on the outside, Ben Madi of Algeria is tasked with taking them out early on. 50 seconds and 400 is needed. The Olympic champion and the world champion at 800 up against the world 1500 metres champion. Arop, the big figure, moving up into third place and third or fourth place there in the white vest. He's a really overpowering presence, is the Canadian.
Well, the pacemaker's been tasked to take them through halfway in 50 seconds. It's going to be there or thereabouts. It's a very, very lively start, and they're strung out, and it's almost bang on the money. 49.66 at 400 metres.
Great pacemaking from Ben Madi. Jake Whiteman in 5th at the moment, quite supreme in that 1,000 metres, remember, in Monaco. That was a 2:13 performance as he got the freshness in those legs. He seemed pretty chipper yesterday. Rotich moving down the outside, Ben Madi moves wide, Whiteman moves wide as well. Kipruto at the front end at the moment. And Whiteman hits the front. It's an early challenge from him. And it's Correa, the world champion at 800, on the shoulder of the world champion at 1500. Whiteman trying to make it a long run from home to use the strength factor into the straight. Correa has got to try and come past him now. Has he got the speed? The head is rocking from side to side. Whiteman is moving away. Robert coming down the outside. It's a big win for Whiteman this run, and that is a massive new personal best for Jake Whiteman. His first time under 144. 143.65, and he made it a test of strength. He's such a smart racer. He knows that over 400, over 600, plenty of those guys that are behind him just now have the beating of him. But he makes them work for it from a long way out. The pacemaking was superb, 49.66, spot on at 400. And he gains a little bit of revenge there over Correa.